In today's video, we're going to be discovering some of the best homes of St. John's Wood and what makes this area so fabulous to live in. Hi everyone, I'm Ugo Arenze with Onyx Property Consultants in Keller Williams. I am a London-based property agent and I help my clients find the perfect property and live the fabulous London life. If you're new to my channel, please make sure to subscribe as I put out weekly videos on the London property market, showing off all the great areas of London and what you need to know to find the perfect home. In today's video, we're going to be highlighting St. John's Wood, which is a fabulous neighborhood in northwest London. We're going to showing you some of the beautiful homes in this area and what your budget might be able to get you. Make sure to watch till the end as I give you my bonus tips on finding your perfect home wherever you're searching. St. John's Wood is an affluent community in northwest London in the borough of Westminster, and its tube station, St. John's Wood Tube Station, is in Zone 2. Average home prices in this area are at £2.6 million. This graph shows the breakdown by homes.co.uk of those different property types. It shows you that the average one-bedroom price is £617,000 and a two-bedroom is at £1.16 million. As an example, here is a fabulous one-bedroom flat at Langford Court on at £625,000, which includes concierge and porter. The size is 517 square feet and it's about 0.4 miles from St. John's Wood Tube Station. Make sure to watch my recent video on Area Guide to St. John's Wood where we talk about the fact that St. John's Wood is actually quite known for its stately, gorgeous homes that have an Italianate design as opposed to the row houses that you might see in areas such as South Kensington and other parts of London. These beautiful properties are grand in nature, and to get a detached home in this area, you're probably looking to spend well over £5 million. The most expensive home on the market today in St. John's Wood is on at Hamilton Terrace, which is one of London's most exclusive and premium streets. It's priced at £25 million and it is over 12,000 square feet. Six-bedroom home, originally built in the 1800s and fully renovated recently, including a heated indoor pool, state-of-the-art kitchen, home cinema, and landscape gardens. So are you currently looking to buy and have you considered St. John's Wood? Make sure to leave me a comment below based on what you've seen so far. If your budget's a bit more modest, say around £1 million, you probably would be able to get a three-bedroom flat like the one here on Hall Road. It has 2 baths and is just over 1,000 square feet in a classic red brick building. It's under a 12-minute walk to the Maida Vale Tube Station in Zone 2. With Brexit looming, properties over $1.5 million have definitely been the hardest hit, so your budget might actually get you more than you would have, say, 4 or 5 years ago. However, if you are still looking in the $2 million range in St. John's Wood, you're probably still restricted to a flat, I'm sad to say. This lovely 3-bedroom flat, which is on the edge of Regent's Park and is in a purpose-built block about a half a mile from St. John's Wood Tube Station. As a note, people definitely consider housing options relative to proximity to the tube station, but in affluent areas like St. John's Wood, people might be willing to live a little bit further out because they might have the luxury of not having to walk to the tube station, or St. John's Wood does have other transport options such as regular buses that'll get you more into central London. And while it's surprising that you might still be restricted to getting a flat for a £2 million budget, some people, when they are buying in London, especially foreign clients who want luxury, but they want to know that if they're not in the home year-round, that it's going to be looked after, their packages can be received, it's safe and secure. So in St. John's Wood, one of the most premium luxury buildings you could consider is St. Edmund's Terrace, which has views of Primrose Hill. It's really a very beautiful luxury, relatively new built building, and really offers people the security, the high-end premium level of concierge service that they're looking after, and actually has an indoor pool as well. So again, offering high-end amenities for those high-end clients. This 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath sub-penthouse apartment is on the market for £10 million and is over 3,200 square feet, located on the 2nd floor. It has generous high ceilings, hardwood floors, and luxury details throughout. So I know that the St. John's Wood budget is not for everyone, but this does showcase one of London's most desirable neighborhoods that is fairly attractive for professionals and families because it has access as nearby to the American School in London, great transport options, and really with the Regent's Park and the Primrose Hill nearby offers lots of access to green spaces as well as having a fabulous high street as well. So as my bonus tip, if you're looking to buy a property, my biggest suggestion, and when I'm working with buyers, is to make sure that you only have 3 or 4 must-haves on your list. While we all have a wish list of many things we might want, make sure that you really can narrow it down to 3 or 4 key things that your ideal property should have. That way, when you are searching, if you find something that has the 3 or 4 amenities or features, you really consider it strongly. London is all about compromise. As I've mentioned, even at £2 million, you might have to just accept that you're going to be getting a flat if the location is really what is most important to you. So in order to not over frustrate yourself, and make sure that you do actually find a home that you're going to be comfortable with before you even go out and search, consider those 3 or 4 features that are most important to you. Well, I hope this video has been helpful in showing you what St. John's Wood has to offer and giving you some real options if you are considering this neighborhood. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and a like and leave me a comment below what your thoughts are, or maybe even leave me a comment to let me know what £1 million might get you where you live. If you want to know more about St. John's Wood and other great areas of London, make sure to download my relocation guide to London, which has got some great tips about London, key areas to consider, and actually what makes different areas very attractive, as well as talking about the top schools of London, as well as culturally, transport options, really everything you need to know if you're going to start trying to figure out a fantastic place to live in this great city. Don't forget to watch my other videos in my Living in London series, as well as checking out my other videos on my YouTube channel, and make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss a thing. So that's Ugo Arenze with Onyx Property Consultants and Keller Williams. Bye for now.